Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. It's been a couple of weeks that I've done a Natgas update. As you might know, I didn't feel very well, but now I need to catch up on all these charts. In the last video a couple of weeks ago we had three options basically, and I gave you the key pivot points for each of them. We said with good likelihood, we are going to break out to the upside of this kind of triangle here. Yeah, after maybe one more leg down, I think that actually happened. And we broke to the upside, but we went a little bit too high for this extended wave 2, because the idea was we finished a wave 4 here at the top at around 691 and then would come down afterwards in 5 waves. So the idea was this was an impulse to the downside in a wave 1, and I would have loved to see a wave 2 to the upside, but that came up too high. Okay, so it's not possible anymore to do it. And I thought about earlier today, how can I still make this chart work? Because I still see downside potential, because there was the potential that if we break above 691, that we're actually already in the breakout. And don't get me wrong, this possibility is still there, but it's come so close to invalidation, it's getting difficult. So let's talk about options. So first of all, I don't see this anymore as a wave 4. I think we have to make some changes to the chart, so forgive me in taking all of this out, but we've moved a little bit too high, and I think we just need to realign ourselves on expectations here. What you generally see here is that this looks like a corrective mess here. So I don't think we've already seen here the overall end of the bear market here. I don't think this was the end. It could be, but we talk about options and the likelihoods in this video. So my view is that a C wave finished here, but it was only an ABC pattern of a larger wave A. That would allow us, let me just do that. That would allow us to see the entire movement as a larger ABC pattern, and this could still stretch out a bit, but let's say the B wave finished here because we're coming down quite impulsively now. Basically seeing all of this as a larger ABC pattern. So we don't need to be worried about this. Yeah, this can be constructed as an A wave, no problem. Interesting is now what is happening here, and is this B wave already finished? So in the B wave, as you might know, a B wave is an ABC in itself. So let me just, this can be counted as a wave A. Here, it would have to be here, a B wave and a C wave. Let me change the wave degree and also the color to make it clear. This would be ideal to see this now as an ABC, and we could now be coming down in a 5-wave move. This is basically the idea I had before. It's just that the start of the impulse to the downside has been delayed a little bit and is now starting at 762 and not as it was before here at 689. This does not really look like a corrective move down. It rather looks like an impulse. So there's a good chance that this is actually coming down like this. 1, 2, we're now in the 3rd wave down. There would be a 4th and a 5th wave, which would finish off this bear market. Target, yes, let's talk about targets as well. Target for the 3rd wave down, we talk here about round about 522. The way we're coming down at the moment looks very impulsive, and due to the strength here, actually suggests that we are in a wave 3. Target for the wave 5, textbook target around $4.13. So that's the first option, the first scenario. Valid now as long as we stay below let's say below $7, below the wave 2 high. Okay. If we push above $7, then we will have to assume that this wave B here was never finished and it's going to push a bit higher. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that option, but we should then turn around before we break below $5.55 ideally. So as soon as we go below that wave below, it would normally increase the likelihood of an imminent sell-off. But if we turn around before we go below the wave below at 550, 560, there is still a chance we put a more extensive wave B in place. Yeah, so that's basically the second option. And the third option would be a very bullish one. I can't really fully see this. I have to be very, very honest with you. But let me just think. AB. Yeah, okay. So again, this option sketched on the chart is the imminent sell-off. I think that makes sense at the moment. Then we've got the option that I explained to you where we have this B wave higher. Okay, this would very simply assume that the ABC that I've got here is just a larger A. We're now coming down in B, and there should then be a C wave to the upside. As you can see, a B wave consists of 3 waves. So you have your A here, you've got your B here, and the C wave down. And somewhere between now and let's say $5.50 would be an ideal place to turn around then, to move up in C of B. It's not an unlikely option as well, have to tell you. Yeah. So you can see we need to be flexible at the moment with Natgas. Well, and then the other option, I don't really like that idea. It is actually the idea that we have already bottomed here. And that, yeah, we would have to consider, we came down in a wave 3. That was the original chart I had. Wave 4 here, wave 5 here. Then it would be a truncated low and we would be rallying already. But this, I don't like this chart. It would mean that this was wave 1 up. We're coming down now in wave 2. We move up in 3, 4, 5, and so on. So this would be the bullish breakout. But also here then, we've now come down so much. It would need to turn around literally now. And we would need to see a rally in 5 waves. We would need to see a rally in 5 waves. Then I start to believe this, but it's the least likely option. So to be fair, we have to basically juggle between 2 main options here. Either an imminent sell-off, I would prefer that because it happens faster. We get probably quicker back into a bull run. That would be this one. Confirmation for that for me would be obtained if we get below 550. Yeah, that would then be a confirmation that we're actually in this C wave. But if we bounce, if we get a strong bounce here at this 550 low, then we are most likely putting in a higher B wave. So keep an eye on these levels. So that's sort of how I see the market. They are the 2 main scenarios. The direct breakout from here, I can't really see that yet, not because of this mess that we're putting in place here. Okay, and that's my update about Natgas. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.